I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? And just like that, we have the Razor Sword. So it's called the Kokiri Sword. That's ridiculous. It doesn't look anything like the Kokiri Sword, but whatever. As you can see, the Razor Sword looks pretty damn cool. And we will be upgrading that further, don't worry. I say don't worry because, as I mentioned before, it's quite a finite upgrade. This new sharper blade is a cut above the rest. Haha, very funny. Use it... Wait. I'll use it up to 100 times without dulling its superior edge. Yeah, okay. Now keep in mind that after you've used this 100 times, the blade will lose its edge and will return to its original sharpness. Not only that, it'll completely change its appearance, but anyway. Now here's a secret. If you bring me gold dust before this sword loses its edge, I'll be able to make it the strongest sword around. You got that? Gold dust. Yeah. Well, thanks guys. Pleasure speaking to you. Alright. So, it's time for us to give the Goron race a try. Are you guys ready? Because I'm not. I'm probably going to fail quite a little bit, and I'm not looking forward to it. But like anything, you just keep trying and trying and trying, and you will succeed eventually, because how it works is you just get used to it, and then you start to learn what needs to be done, and it doesn't become a problem anymore. So the frustrating thing with the powder keg is that it does take a while to explode. However, maybe if we shoot an arrow at the thing, it will explode faster. Let's have a look. Let's get the powder keg out. Ooh, is that a shorter fuse? It is. Okay, well that's interesting. So you're about to, again, have your legs blown off, kid. I hope you're ready for this. So that's really interesting. I thought that maybe the fuse would be really long like before, but no, it's not. That was only for the purpose of taking it from that guy. That, I think, his name isn't Medigoron, is it? Maybe it is Medigoron in this game. Because that was the name of the big Goron in Ocarina of Time, but I think that's his name here as well. But anyway, way to go, Dami, that was cool! Come on, if we don't hurry, the race will start. Come on, hurry. And again, I don't want to look at this. I find that repulsive. But anyway, especially the fact that the thing's wearing a fucking... nappy. Anyway. So, moving forward. Goron Racetrack. So here we are. Seems that all the races are ready to go. This guy's getting a fucking shoulder massage. I mean, that looks really weird. That looks less like a massage and more like a... I don't even know what that is. Anyway. So, we're gonna go and give this a try, shall we? Or let's go and give this a try, shall we? Ah, Dami, I've been waiting for you. See, everyone's restless because they can't wait to enter. You're gonna enter, aren't you? You're gonna enter, aren't you? Okay, yes. You have to. I just said I will, relax. I want to show everyone how Dami races. And basically, if we fail the race, this little prick of a kid's all disappointed in us and all this business. It's like, yeah, shut up. If your magic power runs low, charge it up with the green jars on the course. Now I have to mention I have not done this in a long time, so I have no real memory of this course, and like any race, having a memory of the course is really useful. So, let's give this a try. That was really cutting it close, but having that sort of timing is really important. Now, I don't know if we have an advantage or not, because we're all spiky. But, of course, again, like any race, you want to cut the corners because you will be faster. But, of course, as you can see, the downside to that is that we won't have magic pots. But I'll take this magic pot anyway. Now, is it faster to do the jumps or is it not? I don't know, really. But as you can see, possibly as a result of us not taking those jumps, that Goron got ahead of us. Oh, what the fuck? Did you see that fucking tree? I hope you guys saw that tree because I did not fucking touch the thing. I technically did because it affected me, but it didn't look like I had touched it. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're definitely going to need to do this again. That's alright. And the worst thing is, as you can tell, at this part of the racetrack, we're not getting our charge back up, which is very annoying. Okay, those guys can get knocked off, that's fine. I think there's still someone ahead, and we're definitely not going to be catching up to them anytime soon. Like, in this whole race, I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up to him. Well, we might be able to. Look at him, he's going the long way. Shit, we might even get ahead of him. Now, I fucked up really hard. It's possible that because we do this race twice, in fact, I'm Not 100% sure that we do need to do the race twice, but I think we do. Based on that, maybe it's 2 different levels of difficulty, not just the same race. Because, to be honest, if it's that difficulty but twice, that was pretty easy because I fucked up a lot. That was great. I knew you were the fastest Goron, Dami. I was sure you'd get first place. This is from Daddy. It's the prize. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Now guys, can I just say that that was the most anticlimactic result I could have ever imagined? Because you guys saw that, I fucked up really bad. I got sent into the wall, I hit the tree, I was losing my boost, and I still got ahead of that Goron somehow because he decided to go the long way. I honestly thought that that was almost like a test run, but no, that's literally what I needed to do to get the gold dust, unless I need to do the race again to get a piece of heart. I'm pretty sure there's something that we need 2 completed races to acquire. It could be a piece of heart. I thought it was the gold dust, but it doesn't really look like it, does it? Anyway, I want to be just like you. Quick. Okay. So what we're actually going to do, just so that I can make sure I can forge this thing with enough time to spare, I will go and give this gold dust to the guy. I don't know his name, he's creepy. I know Garo is the name of the guy who goes, but the guy with the nipples, couldn't really tell you. I am sure that he has a name somewhere, but yeah. We'll just call him Nipples or something. Yeah, Nipples, that sounds like a good name. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him the gold dust, and then we're going to go back to the racetrack and try to do another race, because I think that, I mean, that can't be it, you know. Oh, a customer? Yeah, me. Gabora, what do you mean? Hey now, that's a mean joke. Your sword has already been reforged into a razor sword, unless... Do you want me to make your sword stronger? To do that, I'll need gold dust. Do you have any? Yes, I do. And we also got a bottle, by the way, I forgot to mention that. So we don't just get gold dust in our bottle, we actually, in fact, got a whole bottle with gold dust inside. Now don't take the bottle, mate. Why, if it isn't gold dust, and it's even top quality? Why, even if I use it to reforge your sword, there'll still be some left. Alright, just for you, I'll do this for free, but don't tell anyone. Awesome. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, I'm straight off to work. Come back tomorrow morning. Alrighty. So, with that, we have pretty much taken care of the sword quest, which I'm very happy about. But what we're going to do now is try that Goron race again. See if we can maybe do it twice and get a piece of heart or something. I'm not entirely sure. I just remember reading somewhere, and it wasn't today, it was some other day, like a long time ago. I read that doing the race twice got you something, and I, again, as a result of my possibly poor memory, or evidently poor memory, I suppose, thought that it was gold dust, but actually might instead be a piece of heart. Come on into the race, I want to show everyone how fast you are. Something about magic power. Well, let's just do it again. I'm actually really confident in my situation right now. Well, I think it said one entrant decided to go over the line too soon. Good timing again. And seriously, I have to say that I remember this being a lot harder, and I think one of the reasons why it's easier now is because I'm on the PAL version, which is a little slower. Obviously, it gives you more time to react when it's slower. We won't worry about the magic pots right now, because we will have one just up here. And again, I'm not going to do the jumps, because I don't think the jumps are necessary. I think that's only going to make things a little harder. Oh, fuck you. So if you do get hit too many times, you will end up... Oh my god, okay, well isn't that interesting? Maybe I fluked the actual hell out of that last race. And I am a-okay with that. I'm happy to have fluked the first one. I don't really care. We've already done the sword, and now I have peace of mind, basically. So you turn red because you're taking damage, basically. Yeah, wow. What a difference. What a difference. That guy was about to roll straight off. But yeah, that is incredible. We will have disappointed that little piece of shit of a kid, but as it so happens, I don't really care. So the kid can be disappointed, because, you know, he's such a little shit. He's not really grateful for anything, and I don't know what's going on with his father, but it's weird. No way, am I going to get ahead of you? Well, it was fucking close anyway. So I think I came second, which is alright. I think considering how much I got fucked over that race, it's really shocking. You're just a little stiff because winter was so long. You're not really like this. Remember how good you really are, then enter the races again. Yes, I'm going to enter. Shut up. I also hate your stupid hair. Can I just say that? Anyway, let's try that again. What? Okay. Again, I'm not 100% sure if I get something by beating this twice. Maybe the difficulty level is higher now. That's possible. Because it seems like everyone's after my ass a little bit more. Which would make sense. You know, the guy in front getting attacked more. I'm about to get, yeah, wow. So I think that's what it was. I think the first attempt, they sort of leave you alone a little bit. Second attempt, they start hitting you a lot. So what I'd like to do is end up at the back so that I'm not getting fucked over by everyone. And then I can just jet on through and pass everyone, if I can manage that. Here we go. Now let's try and get past everyone. Should still be possible. Considering how much we were getting fucked last time, I think that is actually completely doable. So we'll see what can be done. Get away from me. No! Can you hear me, Dami? I'm sorry, but there's no way you can win now. Do you want to keep racing anyway? No. Gotta love the dramatic ellipsis. Alright. Yes, I'm just a little stiff. I mean, that's a pretty good excuse coming from a retarded child. A little stiff from the cold. Well, we'll try this once more. Again, not 100% sure I even get anything from this, but let's just assume that we do get something from it. I'll do it later. I've done the race enough. I got what I needed, or got what I really wanted. Alright, so I think the real aim right now is to avoid these guys, because they're fucking me over too much. It's like I'm playing, you know, Mario Kart online. Okay, I think I got a lucky break, because they're fucking each other over at the moment. Okay, now we need to make sure we don't mess up with these trees. Oh no! Bastard shit! It's really hard. It's harder than it looks, that part. Looks like it's simple, but okay, I think we'll still be alright. Maybe it's safer to take these jumps. Maybe they fuck you over a little less. Okay, I think we can do it, guys. I have faith. Yeah, look at this! God. It's like that, that Australian guy in ice skating who had all the people coming in front of him fall over, so he won. Oh my god. What's the deal with you? You've just come out and talk about coming out of left field, you know. No, stop fucking me over. You are not going to win this race, dickhead. I have done this too many times. What is your look at this guy. Like, what is his deal? You're illegal, you know that? It's not legal to be that fast, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not just a little stiff. The guy had a sudden fucking boost at the end. Just to spite me. I'm doing it again because that was annoying. This will actually be my last one. I don't care how close the next race is. I'm not doing it again. That was a really good start, but it doesn't seem to really matter too much. Anyway. Ooh. Ooh. Again, keeping away from these other Gorons seems to be the real objective. Not hitting the trees and staying away from the Gorons. That is the objective. I'm just trying not to touch them. Don't touch me, please. Not in the race or outside of the race. I don't know if falling after jumping... Oh, can you not hit me, please? I'm trying to find a route that's the least Yeah, that seems to be a good route to take to not hit the trees. Okay. So I don't know why this Goron is so far ahead, because I didn't touch the tree this time. I haven't really been touched by anyone no, what the fuck? Mid-air? Fuck. God, that's frustrating. Look at this. Oh yeah, nice. Can I please have that there's no way you can win now? Can I have that? Because I'm not going to win. How is there any way that I can win after that? Can I get the message, please? I don't want to do... Okay, I'm going backwards. Fuck you. There's no way you can win now, dummy. Can I please have that? I'm going backwards. Thank you. This is so annoying. What do you mean, of course? Fuck you. Anyway. That's all for now. I've had my fun. Nope. You used to like racing more than you liked gobbling up a third helping of rock sirloin. The dummy I know would never back out of a race. Oh my god, I hate it. I wanna watch you race. I wanna. You are the most repulsive creature in existence. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's my honest feeling. It's my honest feeling. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the guy who's forging our sword. I'm about to die. That's alright. Try that again. Oh, they actually take off the mask, which makes sense. But we're gonna go to the guy. Actually, let's put on the mask. And we're gonna play the Song of Double Time until we get the sword. And then we'll have the sword. And we won't have a problem. Because basically that razor sword, I'm pretty sure that it disappears when you play the Song of Time, and obviously, as we have established quite clearly, it will break after 100 strikes, which is terrible. So, yeah. Once we get the upgrade from that, we won't have to worry about that anymore. The sword will stay with us forever, which is great. So, let's go and equip the ocarina and get to songing. That's not a real verb, I can assure you. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, because you guys don't need to see this again. Alright, so here we are. We're about to get what I believe is called the Gilded Sword. And I'm totally ready for that. Oh, this time we completely bypass the guy who goes, and we go straight to the nipple guy with a fucking turban. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? Check that out. Your razor sword has been strengthened. Now it's a gilded sword. Looks completely different, but you know. Newly forged, your sword is better than ever and will never break. That's what I like to see. There it is. We can't make a stronger sword than that. No matter how many times you use it, it will never lose its edge. Try it. Oh, I used up most of the gold dust. Just a tiny bit was left, so I got rid of it for you. Well, you know what? You're allowed to... Oh, just trying to look at him. You're allowed to do that, mate, because you forged that for free for me. You worked day and night, and you did well. Now, one thing that I love about this sword is that you can see the scabbard actually extends from the shield. I love that look. I love that with anything, you know. But look at this. That is pretty nice. The only reason why I prefer this appearance to that of the razor sword is because of its length. I think the razor sword looks cooler, but I don't like the fact that the razor sword is so short. So, yeah. Gilded sword, very cool. And having this is pretty much essential. Like, you can get this as soon as you complete Snowhead, the temple that is, and kill God. So that's why this was the first thing that I took care of. And I'm looking forward to getting the Rainbow Sword. And by the way, not the Rainbow Sword, I mean that's a good way to describe it, but it's actually called the Great Fairy's Sword. And it was my belief that I needed to go through every single individual dungeon and collect all of the stray fairies, including the Stone Tower Temple, to get the Great Fairy's Sword. But it's actually only the Stone Tower Temple reward. I thought that it was, again, all of them together, but it's only the stray fairies that you get from the Stone Tower Temple that give you the Great Fairy's Sword, which was a bit of a shock to me, but yeah, actually, not necessary to do what I'm doing. However, I am planning on doing 100%, so can you fucking leave me alone? This hornet trying to kill me. I've got a new sword. Wow. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but Link's sword fucking bounced off a hornet after slashing it. That was kind of extreme. But anyway, now that we have this sword, we're going to go ahead and take care of one more thing before starting the next cycle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the Song of Soaring, and go to Clocktown, and then we're going to go to the Sword School, or the Sword Training School, or whatever. And we're going to get a piece of heart over there. Oh. You see, I'm always looking for Clocktown whenever I play the Song of Soaring, but actually, it's defaultly the first option that I'm resting on, so... yeah, it oftentimes gives me a bit of confusion, but there's no reason for it to confuse me, really.